Welcome back to our channel World of Coins, the place where we uncover hidden treasures in your coin collection. Have you ever wondered if that old coins could be worth thousands or even millions? Well, today's your lucky day. We're diving into some of the rarest and most valuable U.S. coins that might be sitting right under your nose. Let's jump in and see if you've got a fortune waiting to be discovered. Top 1. In the rich tapestry of American numismatics, the 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny stands as a testament to a nation transitioning from the tumult of war to the optimism of peacetime. This coin, though modest in appearance, encapsulates a story of economic shifts, design evolution, and enduring collector interest. As we delve into its history, design, minting details, and the nuances that contribute to its value, we uncover the layers that make the 1949 penny a cherished artifact. The year 1949 marked a significant juncture in American history. The Second World War had concluded a few years prior, and the United States was navigating the complexities of post-war reconstruction. The economy was shifting gears from wartime production to peacetime consumerism. This transition influenced various sectors, including the minting of coins. The 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced in substantial numbers, reflecting the nation's need for currency during this period of economic adjustment. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the 1949 penny features a right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. Brenner's design was chosen following a public competition to commemorate Lincoln's centennial birth anniversary. The reverse showcases two stylized wheat stalks flanking the words, 1 cent, with United States of America inscribed along the top edge. This design, introduced in 1909, remained largely unchanged throughout its production years, symbolizing prosperity and the nation's agrarian roots. In 1949, the composition of the penny remained consistent with previous years, consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. However, subtle variations in the design elements occurred due to die wear and adjustments during the minting process. These variations have become points of interest for collectors, adding depth to the coin's history and appeal. The minting of the 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny was distributed across three primary facilities: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark 217,775,000 coins; Denver Mint, Mint Mark D 153,132,500 coins; San Francisco Mint, Mint Mark S 64,290,000 coins. These figures indicate a total production of approximately 435 million pennies, ensuring an ample supply for the nation's currency needs during the post-war era. Despite the high production numbers, certain errors and variations emerged, captivating the attention of collectors. One notable error is the 1949's double die obverse, where the die used to strike the coins was misaligned, resulting in a doubling effect on the date and inscriptions. This error is relatively rare, and specimens in higher grades can command significant interest among numismatists. Another intriguing variety is the 1949 repunched mint mark. During the minting process, the Denver Mint's mint mark was accidentally punched multiple times onto certain dies, leading to coins with visible repunched D marks. These variations are highly sought after by collectors specializing in mint mark errors, adding a layer of complexity and excitement to the pursuit of these coins. The 1949 penny also saw instances of off-center strikes, where the coin blank was not properly aligned during the striking process. These misalignments resulted in coins missing portions of their design, creating unique pieces that are highly collectible. Each off-center coin is distinct, with its own characteristics, making them particularly appealing to error coin enthusiasts. The value of a 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny is influenced by several factors, including its condition, mint mark, and the presence of any errors or unique features. In general, coins in circulated condition are valued between 10 to 20 cents. Uncirculated specimens can command prices ranging from $1 to $3, depending on their grade. However, the real treasures are the error varieties. For instance, a high-grade 1949's double die obverse penny can fetch prices ranging from $100 to $500, depending on its condition and the prominence of the error. Similarly, a 1949 repunched mint mark penny can be valued between $50 and $200, with higher values for coins in better condition. In 2006, a 1949 MS 67 RD graded no-mint mark Philadelphia penny was sold for $12,075 at an auction, highlighting the potential value of well-preserved specimens. This sale underscores the enduring appeal of the 1949 penny among collectors and investors alike. In conclusion, the 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny is more than just a piece of currency. It is a reflection of a nation's resilience and adaptability in the face of post-war challenges. Its design, minting variations, and the stories embedded within each coin offer a rich tapestry for collectors and enthusiasts to explore. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer, delving into the world of the 1949 penny provides a captivating glimpse into America's past and the enduring allure of its coinage. Top 2. In the intricate tapestry of American numismatics, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny emerges as a coin of both historical significance and enduring appeal. This seemingly modest cent encapsulates a pivotal moment in U.S. history, reflecting the nation's transition from the throes of World War II to a period of post-war renewal. As we delve into the story of this coin, we'll explore its historical backdrop, design intricacies, minting details, collector interest, and, of course, its remarkable value. The year 1945 stands as a watershed moment in American history. World War II, which had cast a long shadow over the globe, was drawing to a close. The end of the war ushered in a wave of optimism and change. The U.S. economy, having been geared towards wartime production, was now transitioning to peacetime priorities. This shift had a profound impact on various sectors, including coin production. Notably, some of the 1945 pennies were minted using recycled metal from military shell casings, a testament to the nation's resourcefulness and commitment to repurposing materials from the war effort. The design of the Lincoln Wheat Penny, introduced in 1909, has remained largely consistent throughout its production years. The obverse features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse showcases two stalks of wheat, symbolizing prosperity and the nation's agrarian roots. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this design has become an enduring emblem of American currency. In 1945, however, there was a subtle yet significant variation in the coin's composition. Due to the repurposing of materials from wartime shell casings, the pennies minted that year were composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, differing from the standard composition of previous years. This change not only reflects the nation's ingenuity during resource-scarce times but also adds a unique characteristic to the 1945 penny. Minting operations in 1945 were conducted across three primary facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint produced the lion's share, striking approximately 1,040,515,000 pennies. Denver followed with around 266,268,000 coins, marked with a D mint mark, while the San Francisco Mint contributed about 181,770,000 pennies, bearing an S mint mark. These substantial mintages underscore the importance of the penny in daily transactions and the economic landscape of post-war America. Despite the high production numbers, certain variations and errors emerged, capturing the attention of collectors. One such anomaly is the 1945 steel penny, a rare error resulting from leftover steel planchets from 1943 being inadvertently used in 1945. It's estimated that only about 15 to 20 such coins exist, making them highly sought after. A genuine 1945 steel penny can command prices ranging from $75,000 to over $375,000, depending on its condition and authenticity. Another intriguing variety is the 1945 D/S over mint mark. This error occurred when a Denver minted coin was struck with a die that already bore an S mint mark from San Francisco. The result is a penny with a small S peeking out from below the D. While not as rare as the steel penny, the 1945 D/S is still a significant find, with values varying based on grade and condition. The 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny's appeal to collectors lies in these variations and the stories they tell. Each coin serves as a snapshot of a particular moment in history, reflecting the challenges and adaptations of wartime America. Collectors are drawn to the hunt for these rare varieties, the thrill of discovery, and the opportunity to own a piece of history. The value of a 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny is influenced by several factors, including its condition, mint mark, and the presence of any errors or unique features. In general, coins in circulated condition are valued between 10 to 20 cents. Uncirculated specimens can command prices ranging from $5 to $10. However, the real treasures are the rare varieties. For instance, a 1945 steel penny can be worth anywhere from $75,000 to over $375,000, depending on its grade. Similarly, the 1945 D/S over mintmark variety can fetch prices ranging from $100 in lower grades to several $1,000s in uncirculated conditions. In 2021, a 1945 zinc-coated steel Lincoln cent, graded MS-66, sold at a heritage auction sale for $408,000, setting a new world record price for the highest graded steel cent from that year. This sale underscores the immense value and collector interest in these rare coins. In conclusion, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny is more than just a piece of currency, it's a bridge connecting us to a pivotal era in American history. Its design, minting variations, and the stories embedded within each coin offer a rich tapestry for collectors and enthusiasts to explore. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer, delving into the world of the 1945 penny provides a captivating glimpse into America's past and the enduring allure of its coinage. Top 3. In the world of numismatics, few coins capture the imagination like the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This seemingly humble cent holds a rich tapestry of history, design evolution, and intriguing variations that continue to fascinate collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Let's embark on a journey to uncover the story behind this iconic coin, exploring its historical backdrop, design nuances, minting intricacies, collector appeal, and culminating in the revelation of its remarkable value. The year 1944 was pivotal in American history, set against the backdrop of World War II. The United States, deeply entrenched in the global conflict, faced significant challenges, including resource shortages. Copper, a vital metal for ammunition, was in high demand, leading the U.S. Mint to innovate in coin production. In 1943, to conserve copper, pennies were minted using zinc-coated steel. However, by 1944, with copper supplies replenished, the mint returned to producing pennies with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, marking a return to tradition. This transition wasn't just about materials, it was a reflection of the nation's resilience and adaptability during trying times. The 1944 penny, therefore, isn't just a coin, it's a testament to America's ingenuity and perseverance during the war years. The design of the Lincoln Wheat Penny has its roots in the early 20th century. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's centennial birth anniversary, the coin featured a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and the nation's agrarian roots. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this design became a lasting emblem of American currency. In 1944, the obverse continued to showcase Brenner's depiction of Lincoln, while the reverse displayed the familiar wheat stalks. However, subtle changes in design elements occurred due to die wear and adjustments, leading to variations that collectors cherish today. These nuances add depth to the coin's history, reflecting the wear and tear of the minting process over time. Minting the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny was a monumental task, given the high demand for coins during the war years. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 1,435,400,000 coins, while the Denver Mint minted around 430,578,000, and the San Francisco Mint contributed about 282,760,000. These staggering numbers highlight the scale of production and the importance of the penny in daily transactions. Amidst this vast production, a few anomalies emerged, capturing the attention of collectors. One of the most notable is the 1944 steel penny, a rare error resulting from leftover steel planchets from 1943 accidentally being used in 1944. It's estimated that only about 15 to 20 such coins exist, making them highly sought after. A genuine 1944 steel penny can fetch prices ranging from $75,000 to over $375,000, depending on its condition and authenticity. Another intriguing variety is the 1944 D/S over mintmark. This error occurred when a Denver minted coin was struck with a die that already bore an S mintmark from San Francisco. The result is a penny with a small s peeking out from below the D. While not as rare as the steel penny, the 1944 D/S is still a significant find, with values varying based on grade and condition. The 1944 Lincoln Wheat Pennies' appeal to collectors lies in these variations and the stories they tell. Each coin serves as a snapshot of a particular moment in history, reflecting the challenges and adaptations of wartime America. Collectors are drawn to the hunt for these rare varieties, the thrill of discovery, and the opportunity to own a piece of history. The value of a 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny varies widely, influenced by factors such as condition, mint mark, and the presence of any errors or unique features. In general, coins in circulated condition are valued between 10 to 20 cents. Uncirculated specimens can command prices ranging from $5 to $10. However, the real treasures are the rare varieties. For instance, a 1944 steel penny can be worth anywhere from $75,000 to over $375,000, depending on its grade. Similarly, the 1944 D/S over mintmark variety can fetch prices ranging from $100 in lower grades to several $1,000s in uncirculated conditions. In 2021, a 1944 zinc-coated steel Lincoln cent, graded MS-66, sold at a heritage auction sale for $408,000, setting a new world record price for the highest graded steel cent from that year. This sale underscores the immense value and collector interest in these rare coins. In conclusion, the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny is more than just a piece of currency, it's a bridge connecting us to a pivotal era in American history. Its design, minting variations, and the stories embedded within each coin offer a rich tapestry for collectors and enthusiasts to explore. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer, delving into the world of the 1944 penny provides a captivating glimpse into America's past and the enduring allure of its coinage. Top 4. In the world of American numismatics, few coins capture the imagination like the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Despite being one of the more common pennies from the mid-20th century, the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny carries with it a rich history, a unique design, and, for collectors, an undeniable allure. This coin, though seemingly simple, is far more than just a piece of currency. It represents a time in American history when the nation was in the midst of post-war recovery, transitioning into a new era of prosperity and change. As we embark on a journey through the historical context, design elements, minting details, and eventual collector appeal of the 1950 penny, we'll uncover the nuances that make this particular coin so desirable. At the end of this story, we'll reveal the stunning value of a 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny in top condition, a figure that can reach a remarkable $130,000. The year 1950 was a time of transformation for the United States. World War II had ended just 5 years earlier, and the effects of the war were still reverberating across the country. The 1950s marked a period of post-war prosperity, where Americans were beginning to experience the benefits of economic growth, technological advancement, and cultural change. It was a time when the country was rebuilding, both physically and ideologically. The war had caused widespread devastation, but it also sparked innovation in manufacturing, medicine, and science, much of which would shape the following decades. At the time, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of pennies to meet the growing demand for currency. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, a coin that had been in circulation since 1909, continued to be the backbone of American coinage. The design of the coin had remained unchanged for over 4 decades, a testament to its lasting appeal. The 1950 penny was made from a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a formula that had been in use since the coin's inception. However, despite the coin's relative abundance, some unique features and errors make the 1950 penny stand out among other mid-century issues. The obverse of the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny is dominated by a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Brenner's design, chosen through a public competition in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's centennial birth anniversary, has become one of the most iconic depictions of any American president on currency. The portrait is based on a photograph taken in 1863, and the details in the design, from Lincoln's beard to his bow tie, remain crisp and powerful even decades after the coin was first minted. Surrounding Lincoln's image are the inscriptions, Liberty, and the year of minting, 1950, as well as, In God We Trust, a motto that was added to the coin in 1909 and would eventually become a hallmark of American coinage. On the reverse of the coin, we see two stalks of wheat flanking the words, 1 cent, symbolizing the agrarian roots of the United States. The coin's reverse design, also by Brenner, was a symbol of prosperity and agricultural abundance. The words, United States of America, are inscribed along the top, completing the design. The image of the wheat stalks was meant to evoke feelings of strength and sustenance, especially during the early 20th century, when agriculture played a more central role in the nation's economy. This design would remain on the penny until 1959, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design, marking a significant shift in the iconography of American coinage. While the design of the 1950 penny remained the same as previous years, subtle changes in the production process and the wear on the dies used to strike the coins led to certain variations. One of the most notable features of the 1950 penny is its minting history, particularly with regard to the production numbers from the different U.S. mint facilities. In 1950, pennies were struck at 3 different U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint, which produced pennies without a mint mark, struck an impressive 801,597,000 coins that year. The Denver Mint, marked by the letter D on the reverse, minted 112,244,000 pennies. Meanwhile, the San Francisco Mint, which used the S mint mark, produced 23,340,000 coins. These numbers reveal the high demand for pennies in 1950, as the United States economy was rapidly growing and requiring more currency for everyday transactions. Despite the massive production of pennies in 1950, collectors are drawn to the specific mint marks, errors, and variations that make certain coins from that year so desirable. For example, one of the most sought-after varieties of the 1950 penny is the 1950 D over mint mark. This coin features a D mint mark that was struck over a S mint mark, an error that occurred when a San Francisco minted die was used to strike Denver pennies. These over mint mark coins are relatively rare, and their unique nature makes them highly prized by collectors. The 1950 D/S over mint mark is one of the most famous error coins from the 1950s, and finding one in top condition can dramatically increase its value. In addition to the over mint mark, there were also issues with some of the 1950 pennies that featured a variety of striking errors, such as double dies and off-center strikes. These coins are often harder to find and are considered highly valuable by collectors who specialize in error coins. The presence of these errors, particularly on a coin that is otherwise common in circulation, gives the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny a unique appeal in the world of numismatics. The appeal of the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny among collectors is not just due to the errors and variations, but also the overall condition of the coin. As with any collectible, the value of the 1950 penny is heavily influenced by its grade. Coins in higher grades, particularly those that are in uncirculated condition or that have been preserved for decades, are worth far more than those that are heavily worn or damaged. The key to unlocking the true value of a 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny lies in finding examples with sharp details, minimal wear, and a vibrant copper color. So, what is the current value of a 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny? The value can vary depending on its condition, mint mark, and any errors present. In general, coins that are in circulated condition, with wear on the design, can be worth anywhere from 10 cents to a few dollars. However, for coins in uncirculated condition, the value jumps significantly. In particular, high-grade examples of the 1950 D/S over mint mark can fetch impressive sums. The value of a 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny with this error can range from $500 to $2,000, depending on its condition and the prominence of the error, but the real prize comes for collectors who are fortunate enough to come across a truly exceptional specimen. In 2009, a 1950 D/S over mint mark penny in MS 67 condition was sold at auction for an astounding $130,000, setting a new record for the highest price ever paid for a 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This sale highlights just how valuable this coin can become when it is in pristine condition or features a rare error. The 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can capture the imagination of collectors and history enthusiasts. Its design, historical significance, and the potential for rare variations make it a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a coin worth exploring. Its value, both historically and financially, continues to rise, and its place in the broader narrative of American coinage is secure. From its humble origins in the early 20th century to its lasting appeal today, the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny remains a coin of enduring beauty, history, and value. Top 5. In the world of American numismatics, the 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and enthusiasts alike. As one of the final years of the famous wheat design, this coin is not only a significant piece of American history but also a rare find for those with a keen eye for value. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series began in 1909, and it would continue until 1958, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. However, the 1957 penny, produced during a period of great change for the United States, has remained a symbol of both national prosperity and the enduring appeal of American coinage. The year 1957 was marked by several important events that shaped both the country's future and its economy. The United States was in the midst of the Cold War, a period of intense geopolitical tension between the U.S. and the Soviet Union. Domestically, the post-World War II economic boom was in full swing, bringing prosperity to millions of Americans. As the country emerged from the shadow of global conflict, technological advancements and a rapidly expanding economy made the 1950s a time of both innovation and stability. People were moving to suburban homes, purchasing automobiles, and embracing consumer goods that were once reserved for the affluent. In the context of numismatics, 1957 marked the final years of the Lincoln Wheat Penny's production before it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial Penny in 1959. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, had been in circulation for nearly 5 decades and had become an iconic symbol of the United States. The design featured a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse depicted 2 stalks of wheat, symbolizing America's agrarian past. The wheat design was meant to represent the abundance of the country's farmlands and the strength that came from its agricultural roots. The design of the 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny, while unchanged from previous years, holds special significance for collectors. It was one of the last to bear the wheat motif before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial reverse, which was designed to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1957 penny's design captures the essence of the era, one of economic growth, stability, and change. The year 1957 was the final year for the wheat reverse, making the coin both a collector's item and a historical artifact. The obverse of the 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny features a portrait of President Lincoln, based on a photograph taken of him in 1863. Lincoln's likeness has become one of the most recognizable images in American history, symbolizing the ideals of freedom, equality, and perseverance. The portrait is framed by the inscriptions, Liberty, and the year of minting, 1957, with the phrase, "In God We Trust," appearing just above Lincoln's portrait. These words, added to U.S. coinage in 1864, have become synonymous with the ideals of American democracy. On the reverse of the 1957 penny, 2 stalks of wheat are depicted on either side of the words, 1 cent, with the inscriptions, United States of America, and E pluribus unum, along the top and bottom, respectively. The wheat design, introduced in 1909, was a tribute to the nation's agricultural heritage. The wheat stalks represent prosperity and the strength that came from the hard work of America's farmers. The phrase, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, reflects the unity of the United States, formed from many diverse states and peoples. While the design of the 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny remained consistent with the rest of the series, there were several interesting minting variations that collectors would later find intriguing. The 1957 penny was minted at 3 different U.S. mint facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark, produced the largest number of coins that year, striking a total of 1,050,322,000 pennies. The Denver Mint, marked with a D, produced 282,194,000 coins, while the San Francisco Mint, with an S mint mark, produced 56,360,000 pennies. Although the 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck in large numbers, there are several key factors that contribute to its value among collectors. The first of these is the coin's condition. Like all collectible coins, the value of a 1957 penny is heavily influenced by its grade. Coins that are in circulated condition are typically worth only a few cents, but uncirculated examples, which retain their original luster and details, can be worth considerably more. In particular, the 1957 penny that has been graded in high quality, such as an MS-67, can fetch impressive sums. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. A well-preserved 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny with excellent eye appeal, showing no signs of wear or discoloration, can be worth $5 to $10, and in some cases, even higher. However, the true treasures of the 1957 penny collection are the rare varieties and minting errors that have emerged over time. Among the most sought-after errors are the 1957 D over mintmark coins. These rare coins feature a D mintmark that was struck over a previously used S mintmark, making them an example of a minting error. This error occurs when a die intended for a different mint facility is mistakenly used to strike coins at another facility. The 1957 D/S over mintmark is a particularly prized error because of its rarity and the unique characteristics it adds to the coin. Such coins, when found in excellent condition, can fetch anywhere from $500 to $2,000, depending on their grade and rarity. Another important factor contributing to the value of the 1957 penny is the increasing interest in error coins and varieties among collectors. The market for rare and unique coins has grown substantially in recent years, with collectors increasingly seeking out specific variations and minting errors that make a coin more valuable. Coins with minting mistakes, such as double dies or off-center strikes, often attract high premiums due to their scarcity and the novelty of owning a piece of American history that stands apart from the regular issue. As of today, a well-preserved 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny in MS-67 condition has the potential to be worth over $100,000 at auction. In particular, the rare 1957 D/S over mintmark pennies have been known to reach impressive prices, with some coins selling for as much as $107,000 in the right conditions. This incredible value reflects not only the rarity of these coins but also the growing appreciation for error coins in the numismatic world. In conclusion, the 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny is more than just a piece of currency. It is a snapshot of a moment in American history, reflecting the spirit of the 1950s, a decade of economic prosperity, cultural change, and technological innovation. The coin's design, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln and the wheat reverse, remains one of the most beloved images in American coinage. For collectors, the 1957 penny represents both an important historical artifact and a valuable addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to the world of coin collecting, the 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny offers an exciting opportunity to own a piece of American history, and, in some cases, a rare and valuable treasure. The 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny stands as a testament to the enduring appeal of American currency, and its value continues to grow, solidifying its place as one of the most sought-after coins of the 20th century.